New York City has always been known for its street food, but in the last couple of years, things beyond just pretzels and halal have started to sprout up all over the city. I'm not talking those old basic classics that you find on the sidewalk. I'm talking about mobile food vendors who are offering something creative, interesting, and delicious. New types of food that have never been sold on the streets. And here they are selling them out of trucks in Brooklyn's Grand Army Plaza, a legendary location that is truly an awesome spot for food trucks. If you thought that Austin was the only city with food scene going on like this, you were dead wrong. Let's go check out some food. Instead of the carts and trailers commonly seen in Portland and Austin, the food vendors in NYC are mainly based out of trucks that rarely have a set location. When I visited the food truck rally, I found that most New Yorkers support the movement, love the food, and are extremely happy about this new culture of mobile food vending.
I kind of love how any kind of food out there, they put it in truck form at some point.
This is strawberries, bananas, Nutella, and walnuts. That sounds good. Pretty good.
We're trying out the lobster rolls for the first time, the Red Hook lobster rolls.
Okay.
Splitting tomato style. Made in Connecticut.
James, the owner of one of the newer food trucks, Gorilla Cheese, shared his thoughts on the food truck scene. And then he shared some of his food with me.
People want street food and they want good street food, and the trucks are so small, it's such a small, tight, precise kitchen that you have to really stick to one specialty, and so you get, you know, a number of different variations of things that you wouldn't normally get in a restaurant.
Okay.
And there's also a whole social aspect to it, because people are standing in line, they're chatting, they're outside, and it even amazes me in the rain there are people waiting online for food. You know, we do our best to move them out quickly. You get to bring your food to a broader base of people.
When I spoke to David Weber, head of the NYC Food Truck Association, I found that despite the popularity of New York's food truck movement, the city has not only discouraged mobile food vending, but has been making it increasingly difficult for food trucks to do business at all.
Food trucks started to get really popular in New York City starting in 2007, so we've seen a shift from sort of undifferentiated street food, sort of like the typical like New York City hot dog cart that's sort of famous, that New York City is famous for, and the nut carts, the soft serve ice cream, into all sorts of crazy different food that people are really passionate about. Today, here we have like the Waffles and DJ's truck, we have Tahin Mobile that specializes in waffles, Cool House, which I know is in Austin, the lobster truck, Red Hook lobster, rickshaw dumpling, cheese truck, the Block GR. So now you can see like there's really all sorts of different food available on the street, and it's really changed the nature of street vending. A couple of the challenges that we face when it comes to local regulations are there's this law that's been on the books since 1965 that says you cannot then merchandise for meter parking. And there was a recent court case in February this year that was appealed, and then you know, the appeal was dismissed in May. That basically the state Supreme Court felt that food is merchandise. We disagree with that because commonly merchandise is thought of as being a commodity that can be bought and sold. We think that there's something about street food, like having a waffle customized exactly the way you want it, with chocolate sauce and speculoos and a little whipped cream, that elevates it from a mere commodity into something else. You can't exactly resell your waffle to the person behind you in line. One of the ways that we've been dealing with the challenges in vending on the street is trying to come up with more special events like this, which are sort of based on the idea of food truck lots from Austin or in LA or Portland. And as you can see, they're really popular. It really gets the community out, where it's just like really special. It's all these like shared experiences about food, and it's really fun to see all these people from different walks of life that are talking to each other and meeting in a way that they probably wouldn't ordinarily on a day-to-day.
Some New Yorkers voiced their frustrations with the laws governing food trucks.
It's almost like an underground scene where you follow it on Twitter and you have to kind of find out where they are if you're going to actually be able to get there. And they're like outlaws, like the police will come and like kick them out, so they'll Twitter like, had to move, and give you a clue.
After visiting the food truck rally, I realized that New York City's got a long way to go before this new wave of mobile food vending gains acceptance. But with their popularity, it's becoming clear that food trucks are not just a passing trend and could be here to stay.
There's something just very accessible about food trucks, being able to look in the window and see exactly how your food is being made, and oftentimes being able to meet the entrepreneur, being able to meet that person with that passion for that food. It's just really great and really exciting opportunities.
Food trucks and carts synonymous with New York City. I mean, everybody remembers as a kid when they were going into the city, whether it was a hot dog, a pretzel, or chestnuts, it was something exciting to get off of a cart or a truck, and originally it was mostly the halal food, and now it's expanded into, you know, different gourmet scenarios, and I think people love it. It's definitely here to stay.
For more information on the New York City Food Truck Association, the fight against the city, and the scene as a whole, visit the following websites. I'm calling up Anthony, actually. My friend Anthony's supposed to meet us here. You might know him, Bourdain. He has a little show. And yeah, he's gonna